there's a rocket coming up at imps, and I get all 4 in one shot, so it really does happen sometimes. Coming up, the world record for UV max plus reality plus items for Scythe Map 8 Garden Base. Hello Doom fans and welcome to PJ Plays Doom, I'm Beta Horse, and in this episode, action packed as it is, I return to the popular Megawatt Scythe by Eric Halm and Kim Tom back in 2003, and I'll be getting no damage completions, starting off with a relatively leisurely descriptive demo with live commentary recorded as I played, and then I'll be speedrunning a challenge, culminating in an exciting split screen comparing two tactics to see which one can give me the world record. You don't want to miss that. But first, here's the more leisurely descriptive demo. Let's see that. Right, so we start off under attack from all these zombies. And I think, yes, the shotgun guy got hit and was taught a lesson by the fat man, so I need to run away though still because I don't have a good enough weapon to deal with the fat man myself. So this little room here, which I just about got into there, yes. And in fact the imps are now infighting with the fat man. I will avoid the partial invisibility, and that switch opens up the way forward. So yes, infighting can help us out here between the imps and mancubuses. But yes, that run I just did there at the beginning is pretty risky, and it took me quite a few attempts to get that right. So I now want to do the rest of the level in one take. I'm quite keen on that. Yes, I'll put you off until I've got a better weapon. That better weapon is this rocket launcher, being guarded by those Hell Knights. I'll save up some rockets now and just use my shotgun on the second one. And now my rocket launcher is deployed as promised. Oh, he's a bit tanky, needed more than 3 rockets. Now, there are some secrets, that supercharge is a secret, but I'll be going there later on. In the meantime, there are some shooters and imps here. I just need to be careful at this corner. I briefly wasn't careful there and got away with it. Is that it? Or is there anyone else lurking here? No. Okay, there's a group of imps here. There's 4 of them. It's fun to try and kill them in one rocket. So the kills count is 30 right now. Oh, I got 3 of them. Yes, there's the 4th one. It's pretty dark in there. That blue armour isn't an item, so I won't bother with it. But I've got to take care of these remaining mancubuses now. Oh, crikey. They fire pretty fat-looking missiles. And I've got to dodge them very carefully. And that pillar right there in front of me can let the fireballs through it if I'm not careful. So, or even if I am, but I've certainly got to dodge them. Gas get careful a bit. I can't do anything to stop them going through the pillar. You know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to talk at the same time as I play. Right, there we go. Now this switch raises a bridge across where we started. We actually started right here. And I was faced with a lot of shooters at the beginning, and you guys may be wondering, couldn't I use a block map line to avoid damage? Okay, so I'm going to show you the map now, which has the grid on it. And unfortunately, the grid lines, the block map lines, go either side of this starting area. There's sort of one on the left hand side, but it doesn't really help me. I'm not really straddling it enough. I sort of tried standing there, but it didn't work. I mustn't be on the line enough. Anyway, that's that question answered. Now as I pick up these rockets here, I will be triggering a trap, and there'll be some shotgun guys to the left, so I'll avoid activating those and just deal with these imps first. Try and get them in a nice group, and that's very satisfying. Oh, I love doing that, that's fantastic. And now the shotgun guys on the left. That was a bit close. I'm always worried when I survive the first shot. Now I've picked up a box of rockets and some more shells. And there's some more shotgun guys coming up around here, so I'll snipe them carefully. 2 more further back, and I just about got away with that. I don't like them moving out of their starting positions like that, but anyway, I got away with it. 2 more here. And a couple of Hell Knights in this area. I'll just edge up to that one. And come on, come this way, don't be shy. There we go. And a rocket maybe to speed things up. Just making sure I'm far enough away to use the rocket, of course, without suffering splash damage. I should be fine to do it like this. Yeah. 3 rockets. If I felt at all unsafe, I could just go back into that passageway. But I had plenty of rockets and it is pretty safe to do that. So I've got the red key. And I'll approach this exit area. In fact, I'll go back now just to increase the suspense ahead of the final trap. And I may as well get this partial invisibility and go through this wall for a secret where we find a berserker and a couple of shadow pinkies. A couple of blurries, there we go, second one died in 1 punch. And then that teleporter takes us to the supercharge, which is on a secret as I mentioned earlier. I can at this point strafe run onto there. There are not too many chances to get an advantage from strafe running on this map. Let's see, where was I? I'm heading now for the red door. There was no need to do that, I sort of went round a loop unnecessarily. Never mind, I took a scenic route. And I'll be blurry as well from that invisibility. That's all of the items. Now some chaingunners are going to teleport in. And I'm going to run out of the room. Yes. And it's a bit risky because they're already active when they teleport in. So they can shoot you immediately. So I'll just snipe them at this doorway. 3 more. 2 more. I need to wait patiently. No, don't go over. No, wait patiently. Yes. And that's it. All kills, all items, all secrets. Those bars lower to the exit, and we're all done. So that was the cautious no damage completion of Scythe Map 8 Garden Base. For the rest of the video, I will be speedrunning a challenge. Okay folks, so this was my first successful run trying to speedrun the challenge. And the start is risky enough anyway, and in fact the whole level is pretty linear. There's not a lot of chances to get monsters into fights extra, except of course there where the imps and mancubuses start having a party. So after I've got my goodies, including the invisibility, which definitely makes dodging more dangerous, I take out these imps that have a tendency to lurk in that passageway, and I don't even make a run for the rocket launcher. I just carefully pick off this first Hell Knight. His snot balls were a bit erratic, but that one went straight at me. And again I get a little bit braver. The Hell Knight gets a bit shy, but wow, I only just dodged that one. Anyway, I won't show you the rest of it, because there's a lot more exciting stuff to show you later in the video, guys. But as we cut to the end screen, we can see that I succeeded in 3 minutes 36. And it was only a little bit later the same afternoon that I slashed a great deal off my time to finish in just 2 minutes 48. That time was considerably harder to beat. And it was the following afternoon that I finally did it with this demo. I toyed with my order of killing at the beginning, I decided to do 2 zombie men followed by the shotgun guy, which seemed to work fairly well, but it always remained very chancy at opening run. Into the goodies room, and I try and move around it in an orderly fashion, and that zombie man I had to leave behind because I was rushing by in the early run, and just about managed to pick him off quite conveniently there, which was nice. I bravely go for the rocket launcher immediately. One Hell Knight dies early, and I finish off the other one with my shotgun. I don't want to use an extra rocket if I don't have to, because they are very precious. Those blurries are being very evasive. Teleporting onto that platform where the imps are is risky, but I got away with it there. And a lovely double kill. I'm slightly exposed to those zombie men, but I got away with it. Oh, that rocket wasn't very good. Oh, one more unnecessary shot guy. The imps were already dead. This level is full of awkward angles, and here I'm shooting at one mancubus while having to dodge the other one, and he stuns with a chain gun nicely so that I can get past him to the switch. This is a very dangerous bit. I'm having to dodge a mancubus I'm not even looking at. Yeah, I often went wrong doing that manoeuvre. Oh, that shotgun guy is getting a good look at me, and I just about didn't get hit. He was in quite a relaxed mood. Not too highly strung. And a couple of married couples there, shotgun guys dying at the same time. And as he goes to die... No, sometimes that Hell Knight gets activated by the blast damage, but not this time. And here... Oh no, I've run out of rockets. I'm gonna have to leave him behind and go activate the chaingunners and hope they fight each other. Yes! Fantastic infighting, so I can kill him and I'm not losing much time. I'm a long way ahead of the 2:48 demo now. And as I go to the bars in front of the exits, I finish in just 2:34, so I've slashed 14 seconds off my record. I was obsessed with this challenge for a few days, guys, and it was the same day in the evening that I recorded this demo. Okay, so it's the 2 zombies followed by the shotgun guy and then back to the zombies as I race down... Oh, seriously? That one was really resisting my efforts to kill it, and the imps are coming out of the goodies room and blocking my way into it, unfortunately. But nevertheless, I race my way around the room even, quite unimpeded. And I just have to take risks with the fireballs. And that's a fantastic double kill, just 4 rockets on the Hell Knights. Okay, died as a married couple. Okay, we're living in sin in all of the other demos. Okay, again, now for the Spectres, just 2 punches there and just 1 there. Oh, there's lots of imps here, better fire a rocket, and that was a quintuple kill. I think 4 imps and a zombie man died. Fantastic. And I'm a long way ahead of my previous record as I start shooting at the monsters in the dark room. Good, they're all gone. Now, imps. What the hell? Something hit me. Oh, was it a fireball from a mancubus? Well, this slowed down footage onto which I put IDDT twice to show you where the monsters are will reveal what happened. At the top left of the screen you'll see the mancubus, which was to the left of the starting area, lurking in a dangerous position. As I enter the dark room, unfortunately I'm not far enough in there, and that red triangle fires fireballs at me. Some of them catch the wall, of course, because of the angles the mancubus produces, but one of them smacks straight into me. Really heartbreaking, that failure, because I was so far 7 or 8 seconds ahead of my previous record. And now the part of the video you guys have all been waiting for. Yes, it's time to see the world record for UV Max plus Reality plus items for Scythe Map 8 Garden Base. But which demo is it? It's in split screen form. Is it the one on the left or the one on the right? Well, I need to explain. On the left, we see my best version of the tactics I've been showing you so far, in which I pick everything up in the obvious way and proceed through the map. But the problem with that is, while I'm invisible, dodging is extremely stressful. I often would dodge into fireballs and that would end attempts. And my efforts to be cautious against that risk meant I wasn't as fast as I would like to be. So what if I put off picking up that first partial invisibility until later? Well, it's a trade-off, guys, because on the one hand I'm able to go quicker and more confidently in the early stages of the map, and on the other hand, I have to make a special trip later on to go back for the invisibility. So which is better? Well, place your bets, guys, because on the right hand side of the split screen is my best effort at putting off the partial invisibility. One of these runs is the world record. Which one's your money on? Let's watch them now. So guys, it's a bit weird to be commentating on a competition between me and myself. Both versions of myself have the same strategy in the early stages, of course, entering the imp room almost simultaneously. First, on the left side of the screen has one more item to pick up, but actually does it slightly quicker. On the right we see later being a bit braver with the Hell Knights and Imps, which are very awkward in this part of the map. So our next split time is tagging a Berserk secret, and later does it first, and first does it later by 3.77 seconds. I hope that's not too confusing. Later needs to build up a big lead because he has to go back for the invisibility later on. So things may turn around later, folks. Later has entered the dark area first by 2.5 seconds, and if we keep an eye on the right side of the screen, there's a rocket coming up at the imps, and I get all 4 in one shot, so it really does happen sometimes. So that means the first shot at the mancubuses gives later a lead of 5.4 seconds. Now, on the right side you'll see as I run away after activating that trap, I'm hoping infighting will get going while I pick up the invisibility. But unfortunately, I didn't get any help at all from that. So first, on the left side of the screen, might be about to gain an advantage. The killing of the 49th monster is the next split, because that's the end of this trap, and unfortunately that awkward imp on the right side came out just as I was changing to the rocket launcher, so I had to change back to the shotgun, and so first now has a lead of over 4 seconds. The rocketing is good on both demos at this stage. The Hell Knights are not too much trouble. Entering a red door, first has a lead of 2.66 seconds. How will the infighting go with the chaingunners? Later does slightly better with this actually. But although the lead has been reduced, the world record is indeed the demo on the left, breaking the 2-minute 30 barrier with 2:29. The world record for UV max plus reality plus items on Scythe Map 8 Garden Base. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Unfortunately, I only thought of picking up the invisibility later on as a tactic when I was already getting quite sick of the level, so I probably didn't really give it a fair go. If I went back to this challenge and gave it some more time, I might get lucky with infighting between the mancubus and imps as I run away, and also I could practice strafe running when going on that special trip for the invisibility. With some more work, it's still possible that that strategy could end up the better one. Overall, the level isn't very difficult for reality play, but the zombies in the opening section cause a lot of resets, because it only needs one of them to cause an annoying injury. I did find with experience that keeping to the left hand side can help the zombies line up nicely in front of me, instead of spreading out awkwardly around me. The rest of the map is alright if you treat the monsters with respect. However, if I'm unlucky, the chaingunners in the final room will hit me because they teleport in already activated. Running away is the best strategy here. When speedrunning, infighting between the chaingunners can be helpful. But if using my chaingun, I have to be careful not to run out of bullets. Yes guys, I got away with this incident at the end of the 248 demo. Beware, the map doesn't give you many bullets. Let me know in the comments guys if you take this challenge on yourselves, and if you've enjoyed this video please subscribe so you don't miss my future content. And until next time, take care of yourselves and of Doom Guy. Goodbye.